up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd. Just you and me together, we'll all sing better outside. Just us in the sky. I will go wherever, I'll be yours forever.
Hey, how are you? It's Nomad here, and today I got some great news. I'm so excited. Guess what I got today? I'm part of the club now. Look, Renogy solar panels. It's 200-watt panels. So I'm so excited because that's going to totally transform this RV as far as the power goes. This is a kit. It comes with a controller. It was $260 on Amazon. Comes with a controller, some cables and stuff, but I don't think it comes with the mounting brackets. And so basically I want to get those like screwless power, the brackets that and basically they're holeless mounting brackets but basically it allows you to mount the solar panels without having to drill holes into your roof. So I might just go to Home Depot and get those. I gotta still replace my lock. My lock broke. I bought a cheap lock on my door. Gotta replace that, and I still want to paint. And I still need to finish putting these lights up. It was kind of hard putting these LED lights I got. So I need to maybe get a wire stripper. Might do that. But anyway, the other thing is my auxiliary battery is pretty much useless. I pretty much ruined it because you're supposed to keep it above 50%, and it's constantly drained. And I run my RV for 10 minutes and then it drains again. So I have a feeling I've ruined it, but I'm going to be taking it back to my place that we're staying temporarily right now, and use a battery charger that you plug into the wall and charge it all day while I figure out this situation with these solar panels. So that's it. I'll keep you posted.
Day 2.
Hey, it's me, Nomad. So I'm still trying to hook up these solar panels. Jeez, man, it's like everything I want to do always takes longer, costs more than I'm estimating. Like in my mind it's just a simple thing. I'll just mount the solar panels, but then it turns out that you need brackets and screws and a drill and alcohol to clean it and adhesive tape and God, it just goes on and on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do it one step at a time. My main goal today, and by the way, today has been 4 hours. I had to relook at Will Prowse's screwless mounting instructions. As far as I'm concerned, Will Prowse is the expert on urban nomadic RV living. So check out his site. The link is below. So if you see this, Will, thank you so much for helping. I was in Home Depot playing your video. What kind of alcohol was that? And I got the exact brand that you suggested. This one here. I couldn't understand what you were saying. Denatured alcohol. I'm like, what the heck? Anyway, let me show you what I got at Home Depot. I was literally in there almost 2 hours looking for this stuff and trying to figure out a bracket solution. They do make these brackets, Renogy and some other companies, these plastic things. They want like freaking $20 for this little piece of plastic. I was like, forget that noise. I'll just like buy a piece of bent metal and make my own brackets, I don't know, but that's what I'm doing. Later when I can afford it, I will get the fancy plastic thingies. But this is what I got. So basically there's 3 things here. These are the brackets I got. I'm hoping this will hold us over. It should. I don't see why not. I mean, the idea is you use this tape, and this is double stick adhesive, 30 pounds per foot strength or whatever. So I'm gonna put one stick one side here, and then I might screw in the solar panels here. I may just use tape, I don't know. But this is basically to mount it, and then you use this alcohol to clean it. Will has a much better video on this. I'll include the link to that below. No need reinventing the wheel, but you know, this is my attempts to follow his instructions. So anyway, once that's done, we have other problems, which is how to get the wires. So I'm gonna mount them above here. The air conditioner is here. It takes up all this space on the roof. So I'm gonna mount them in front, up above here. I have to mount this charge controller, which is basically like, it's similar to a battery charger that you plug into your wall at home and then you charge your batteries, which is what I'm doing right now to my battery, my auxiliary battery. I'm charging it. I'm at my mother-in-law's, and that's sort of our port of entry, port of call. So when we're there, I refresh everything. So this does the same thing, you know. It's like the solar panels plug into this, and then this regulates the voltage to the battery. It makes sure that it doesn't overcharge the battery, and then if the battery is full, it just trickle charges, just like a plug-in home battery charger. I don't know why they don't just, well, I guess, you know, charge controller is a good name. But I'm thinking of mounting it here. I want to keep the distance from the solar panel cables to this as short as possible, because I have to buy these cables here, and these things are dang freaking expensive. Why? Because they have these fancy connectors, you know. Like, why? So they can charge you $20 a foot or something? I mean, why not just use regular wires? Why not just use a standard connector that we're already used to? No, we have to make up a whole new connector anyway. This comes with it, but obviously I'm gonna need longer than this. They sell it in like 10, 20, 30, 40 foot lengths. So what I'm thinking is, from the solar panels to, I'm thinking down in here, in this thing here that I use for storage, and there's a pipe that comes from the black tank in there. You can't really see anything, but, and I don't have any lights, so, but I'm thinking that way I'm only gonna need like maybe 10 feet of cable to come in here, and then through this wall I'll drill a hole, and then I'll mount this here. So then the next challenge is gonna be wires from the auxiliary battery to this. So luckily my whole electrical system is under this bed. If you lift this bed, there's a big open space. I forgot what they call this thing, but this box here, you can't really see it, regulates all the AC and DC input from the battery. Wait a minute, if that's the case, maybe I can connect it straight to this somehow. I'll have to look into that. I'm not sure, but even if I have to connect it directly to the battery, I'm thinking if I can just get into this space, this is all open space. I could just use regular cables from the controller down into this open space, which holds all my cables, you know, it's a 30 amp, 50 amp, you know, 110 cable. And you know, this door kind of opens up into the space. You can't really see anything, but I gotta clean that out too. But I'm just thinking, and then from there I can drill a hole. So basically my auxiliary battery is under the RV in that corner. So I could drill a hole from this to where the auxiliary battery is. But there might be a way to use this converter here. This converter box. I'll have to research that. More stuff to research. So that's a lot of stuff, and I'm not doing all that today, and I'm just going to do this one step at a time. And so my goal today is just to mount them. That's my goal, which is this, and this. I don't even have a drill, but I do have a electric screwdriver that's battery powered, and I'm going to use that on these. I'll just make a drill out of it. I also want to start prepping the paint. So I did get this frog tape, which is supposed to really help you tape for painting without paint getting under the tape, which is, you know, I used to run a painting business in college, so I do know something about interior and exterior house painting. That was a long time ago. Got a drop cloth, this, and then this for scraping. There's not a lot to scrape. I'm basically gonna paint this wallpaper white. I'm gonna leave these because these are pretty nice. I may or may not paint these covers, I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna replace these. You can get these at Home Depot from like 50 cents to $2, these little things here and these things here. So when I do that, that's definitely gonna improve the look. But this wallpaper I'm definitely gonna do. So back here, I'm gonna start back here. I'm gonna leave all this. I have to fix this. This is all gonna be white. This whole area, I think I'm gonna do white. I'm not sure about this. I think I'll do this white as well. I'm not sure yet, but I think so. These doors, like I said, I don't know, but all this is gonna be white. I need two colors. I need white and another color, you know, for the trim. I haven't picked that yet. I need to look on Pinterest and see what some patterns are for design patterns, as we call it in software. You know, so you paint something white one color, then you trim another color, like black, blue, whatever. I gotta pick that other color. So yeah, so that's the plan. So right now I'm gonna try to mount these before it gets dark. As you can see, it's getting dark. So here we go. Also, I got this electrical stuff. Part of the problem with replacing these LED lights, I mean these old lights with LED lights that I bought, is stripping the wires. That was the hardest part. So I got this wire stripper. It should make things a lot easier. And then I got, it turns out there's 3 wires I have to basically crimp together, and I got these little crimp things to crimp the ends of them. One for positive, one for negative. And then I found this neat thing, which was only $3, and it's basically like, it's like this, where you take the 3 wires and you kind of, you know, twist them together. But with this, you just put each wire in one of these ports, and then I guess they're all connected. That sounds a lot more civilized. Hopefully it'll work. I'll show you that later. So let's go mount these things. And this drill is working pretty good actually. So I didn't have to spend $50 on a drill. I got this little drill at the dollar store, man, for like $5 or $2, I don't remember. The dollar store, man. Here's the thing. So I had to drill 8 holes. I'm almost done.
Day 3.
I started yesterday, but I ran out of time, and so I'm gonna try again today. I got the holes drilled in one of the panels, 4 holes, but now I have to re-drill because I realized I need to put the brackets in a different position. Right now I have them on the sides, but I really need to put the brackets on the ends and line the panels up facing the front of the RV like this, long ways, and I think that'll be more stable in the wind when we're driving. So gotta re-drill those holes. Still not sure what I'm going to do about cable as far as getting it to the converter and all this, but I'm just going to do one step at a time here. Okay.
One eternity later.
All right, I did it. 4 brackets on top of and on the bottom of each one. So now I gotta get up there and mount them on the roof. So I gotta clean it off. Well, I guess first I'll just put them up there. Not sure how I'm gonna do that. Anyway, let's do it. So I wasn't sure I was gonna get it up there, but I'm gonna use my ladder and I'm just gonna push them up there. Hopefully that'll work. That worked, I got them up there. Can't see, but they're up there. Anyway, I got them up here. This is where they are. So now I have to figure out where I'm going to place them. So there it is after like a ton of work, and I'm not even sure they're going to stick properly. I might have to just screw them down, but there they are. I got the wires going through the hatch there. I have to get down here.
Day 4.
Hey, Nomad here. I don't know what day it is, but this light is from my new LED lights. See? Ta-da! So I just recharged my battery at my mother-in-law's, and it's fully charged, my auxiliary battery, and that's what's powering this light right now. This light should last 10 times longer than the incandescents. Anyway, I still have 4 more to install, but I was missing some wire cutters, so I got those now. And I got the solar panels on the roof. You probably saw that struggle I had. Maybe didn't, but I had a big struggle. I'm not sure if I cleaned the surface good enough for the double-sided tape to stick, and I just feel like they're not down hard enough, and so I might have to screw them in, you know, into the roof. I don't want to do that. But an idea came to me as I was walking that I could tie them down with some rope. That might help as well. I don't want them flying off when I'm on the freeway. So I think I'll do that as a backup. What else? I'm pretty much stuck with the, here I'll show you. You probably can't see because it's dark because there's only one light working, but I'm pretty much stuck with the you see those cables right there? Those are from the solar panels. Somehow I've gotta get them down here through this wall into this thing. You can't see anything. Oh, this should work actually. I'm gonna put the charge controller here. Somehow I've got to get it in here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Maybe up there, across, and down, and through a hole here. The other thing is that I'm not gonna buy these expensive cables from Renogy. These things, you know, it's just some gauge wire. I think I'm gonna just take this to Home Depot, get the equivalent gauge wire. Jiangsu R50. Anyway, and just buy it from Home Depot and then just splice my own wire. But Will Prowse was cool. He was like, just use jumper cables, you know. I was like, oh yeah, I didn't think of that. You know, just use jumper cables. Okay. So anyway, I'm hoping I can take this to Home Depot and they can tell me what I need. But my goal today is to finish installing the LED lights. That's my job today.
One eternity later.
So guess what? I did it. I installed my LED lights. Voila. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And look how bright these things are, man. It's amazing. Like, this whole place is totally lit up. Like, look how light the bathroom is. It's dirty, but it's amazing. Like, and these use 1/10 of the energy that those incandescents used. It's amazing. No more darkness for us. It's awesome. So, let's see where my battery is now. What? How can that be? I just charged it. Oh, that's right, because I damaged the battery, so it doesn't hold the charge like it used to. But isn't this awesome? That is such a difference. Wow, looks great. So yeah, that's it. That took about 2 hours, 3 hours. Mainly because I was on the phone with my friend while I was installing them. So that job is done. But I still have to do some smaller lights. 1, 2, 3, 4 smaller lights. These lights here. But yeah, and let me show you something. If you decide to replace your lights, get one of these wire strippers, and it's real easy. So for me, all I had to do was clamp this around this third hole here, and then you take the pliers, so you crimp it on like a little bit of the wire, right, with like a 1/2 inch sticking out, and then you clamp this onto the other and you twist it around, and that breaks the plastic, and you just pull it off, and you have a little piece of stripped wire, kind of like these here. Like, they're not stripped, but they're gonna be, and that makes it so much easier. Now the other really cool thing are these things. They're called Ensure push-in wire connectors, and they made it so much easier. So instead of using these old-fashioned things where you stick the wire in and you twist them, and sometimes it twists and sometimes it doesn't, or you have to use electrical tape, these things, which cost the same as these, that's why I bought these, but I ended up not even needing them. It was like $1.50 for those, and it was like $1.50 or $2 for these or so. $1 to $2, I don't remember, but these were so much easier. So basically, in some cases I had 2 wires, or in some cases I had 3 wires. All I had to do, like for positive, I would just stick all 3 wires in here. It's really easy. You just literally just stick the wire in there, and it, and it kind of clamps on it. And you do that for you do it for negative, then you do it for positive, and they're connected. Voila! And it's just awesome. Like, and then I just screwed them in, and with my little charger that I think I bought at the dollar store, I don't know, and I'm done. Like, it works. So yeah, so that's it for now.